Alright everyone, well, the crazy world we're living, lockdown's about to start for the whole of the UK now. Some of you watching this might have already been in lockdown, I don't know. If you're living in Wales or just watching the cows, living in Wales or parts of North England. Anyway, round here we've been alright, but we're in, was it tier 1? Which is it, tier 2? What? Oh, all these tiers. I think, well, we were in the lowest tier until this week anyway, when we're going to lock down. Anyway, so the cows are going in lockdown today or tomorrow. So this is the last day. I'm just driving down now to let them into the last bit of grass. This is the last day the cows are out. Realistically, I'm going to run out of grass in, well, today. We'll have a look in a minute. There's one last piece of grass that I let them out on. They're still happy being out. It's surprising. It's not very nice, but they're quite happy being out. But they're starting to churn the fields up where they're going. There's no grass coming back. What we're going to have, we're going to have two problems. The milk's going to drop, but also we're going to start getting mastitis problems and stuff. They start lying on this wet ground and everything. So I'm going down today. I've got to take a fence up. I'm winging it because I left the gate open. So the trouble is, they might start following me down. So I'm in a battle. Can I get that fence down quicker than they can run? Anyway, I know some of you are probably struggling a bit with this lockdown. You know, I've had a few messages off people contacting me, which is nice because some people said they appreciate watching the videos. I had one chap who's in a really bad way actually, but I think that's all right now. So we're going to stay positive, aren't we? We are. So Friday Night Lives are back. Friday Night Lives. So me and the boys are going to be doing our Friday Night Lives all through lockdown. If you haven't watched before, that's when we stick the phone on, my phone, because I can't record it live on the camcorder, and we just rab it on. Now, I don't know what happens. We never have a plan. You might have noticed Jack's entered this sort of teenagey age where he's a bit like Kevin the Teenager, he's like, ugh. So sometimes Jack's part of it, and sometimes just me and Harry, or it could be just me. But the main thing is we can all try and help each other with a bit of positivity. So the Friday Night Lives will be coming back. Here we go, I'm by the fence now. We're going to try and have a bit of a laugh with that. We're going to keep all of you guys going. Look at me, I get all choked up sometimes. Right, I'll turn that off. Right, can you see what I've got to do here? Oh, the floods are out. Right, okay, so I've got to take this fence down so they can have this new piece of grass. And then I'm going to take it all in, not leave that. Right, so that's a nice, look, they've eaten this down yesterday. They haven't made that much of a mess, actually. There's plenty of bite on that. It's wet and dank, but can you see down the bottom there, look, the floods are out now. Look at that. The lower fields, we had a lot of rain, that's all flooded. Well, that bit's flooded. It will get a lot worse later in the winter, I'm sure. Right, but it's a horrible day. They got a lot of grass here. They'll have a lovely time on that today. That'll be the last mouthful of fresh grass this year. They'll be on silage tomorrow. I have to strip graze it because if I didn't, they would just go all over the field and it would just be horrendous. Right, so I got no hat. I've left my hat somewhere. I have my baseball cap on in the car. I took that off. I was too hot in the car, the Land Rover. Took that off, and now I haven't got my beanie. Right, now this is where you can see I always join it in on the hedge there, look. A bit of wire around here, loop it round. There we go, nearly off. Nearly off. And take these back up as we go. Perhaps the cows haven't decided down yet. It's not a very nice day for them. Oh, that one's in well. Oh, it's blowy. Blooming horrible. It's not raining though, much. I'll have to go and check the gate round the corner because the pikeys have been, I mean, sorry, the lovely poachers have been. Did I say pikeys? That's the wrong word, isn't it? Right. back of the Land Rover. See, all the fencing kit's coming in now. It's not going back out. There's a couple of reels, battery fencer. Just got to reel this in now. Right, here it comes. Here's the insulator. That's done. Just got to load all this back up in the Land Rover now. Here we go. So, okay, so that's the last. Okay, so that's the last of the fencing equipment up. You just saw me taking this strainer, we call it, and this two spikes go in the ground, and then can you see that? Corkscrew there. I just do that up, and that digs in the ground there, and then when I do the reel up, I've just dropped it all now. When I do the, let's just put that back on there a minute. That's got to go on there. Actually, let's put it all away a minute. There we go, it's all in there. Yeah, so you probably see me do a bit of fencing. So that corkscrew goes into the ground, grips the ground, then when I do the reel up, it means that I've got something to strain against the wire taut. Right. We better just go and check the gate down by the heifers, because that's where the, I mean, let's say poachers come through when they're hair coursing and poaching round here. Just got to make sure it's not, they haven't cut the rope. Let's have a quick look at that, and then we get the cows down here. We might have time to have a look at a silage clamp, but we'll see. Anyway, look at this. There's loads of lovely grass here. Almost get 2 days worth out of it. I can almost get 2 days out of it. I mean, I think if it wasn't turning so wet, let's have a look. If it wasn't turning so wet now, I think I could probably stretch them out a bit longer outside, because there's grass in a couple of the other fields. This isn't too bad here, it's all right. And sometimes what we do is we let them out in the daytime and just keep them in at night. But it's just gone so horrible now. I'm just better off letting them have the lot and then keeping them in. Oh look, the gate is shut. Let's have a quick look, because this is where they flipping cut the cables that keep the gate shut. Oh look at that. Sloes. These are really good for sloe gin. Look, you can eat these, but I wouldn't recommend it. They're really sour. Right, let's have a look. What have they done here? So my brother's tied that. They haven't been back. Here's the evidence, look. So they come through with their knives and they just cut the strings, get the cows in here. And they also have started trying to undo these, I think. Look, that one's loose, look. So I think what they think is if they can't get the tape untied, they'll just lift it off its hinges. I've spoken to quite a few people who've had problems like this around here, and it's a bit of a kind of cat and mouse game. You do one thing, you padlock a gate, they lift the gate off. If you do that, then they drive through with a tractor, or tractor, pickup. It's not fun. Right, anyway, keep positive. We've got a whole winter to go yet, haven't we? Come on! Whole winter of flipping lockdown, eh? So, we're going to have a good time out for Christmas. Wherever we are, doesn't matter, does it? You can have a one-person Christmas or 6, maybe. But we're going to try and have a good one. Christmas Day I'll be working. Like, I'll be working nearly every day now from the whole of winter. I think I've had 8 days holiday this year. Bearing in mind I work weekends as well. That's what I've managed to achieve in a whole year. Right, so I'll be working Christmas Day, but we might do a live stream Christmas Day or something, Christmas Day morning or something, I think, just to keep positive. Right, I'm gonna go back up. Land Rover, let's go. Right, let's go back up and get these cows down. I'll call them down. You see, it's a little bit early normally. Normally I call them down at 8:30. But I got quite a lot to sort out today. So I thought, you know what, I'll come down and... what time is it now? My phone. Come down early. They haven't eaten it down that well in here, because they obviously, I'm just looking at the grass. Some fields they go really tight on, but they haven't this one, because I've given them quite a lot. So let's have a look. There's the barn where Farmer P's trailer normally is. Look, the blooming gate post is rotted off. That's another job to deal with. So the gate's collapsed. We've got to sort that out. Farmer P's yellow trailer normally there. Believe it or not, I'm using it to block a gateway to stop the poachers getting through. Because it's the one gateway I was really worried about. It's a gateway that accesses into where we'll have a look in a minute. Access into the new lay, and the thing is, I don't want the cows on that. So even if they take the chain off or something, I blocked it, or blocked it mostly, so they can't leave it wide open. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I'm just going back up. No sign of any cows. They obviously are going, do you know what? I've had enough. I said to people before, you get these people who comment, oh, how cruel to keep your cows in. Because you know I've got the cow video that goes out in the spring. Oh, how cruel, they've been locked up all winter. And I get fed up explaining that, do you know what? The cows actually want to come in during the winter. A bit like you and I. Would you want to be outside on a day like today? Wouldn't you rather be inside? Okay, I don't provide Netflix. Sorry about that. There's no Netflix. But they do get in a nice warm barn with all their food provided. Right, here's Farmer P's trailer. Blocking up. Right, let's have a look, actually. Let's get out. Farmer P's trailer I put in front of the gateway here. I think you can still get around this side. Look, ooh, can't open this gate now. There's the grass. Coming up all right, gradually. Ooh, didn't like that. The bird scarer there, made out of a seed bag. So they're not going to be able to open this gate. And even if they can, it's, they can't open any width. So, Farmer P's trailer is now an anti-poaching device. How about that? Right, let's get these cows down. I got a runny nose. Right. Do you want me to sing? You probably noticed every now and then I do it. I just burst into a song. Horrendously out of tune. I should do a greatest hits album of the worst songs of Funky Farmer, shouldn't I really? I don't know what I sing, it's all random. Right, anyway, I'm just going to park up here, see if they'll come down. Come on, Ed! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, Ed! Come on! Come on, Ed! Come on! Come on, Ed! Come on! See, they still don't mind going out, because the thing is, it was interesting last year when we had that horrendous wet weather. we were trying to keep them out as long as possible, and we were trying to call them down to the grass, and they just would not go. And we were sort of driving them down, going, come on, go, and they would not go. Whereas now, they still don't mind it. I mean, the thing is, it's not raining. That's the big difference. It's actually quite mild. It's not that cold. It's just the ground's getting a bit boggy. But we ain't, you know, never mind that. There's going to be no grass in 2 weeks, in 2 days' time, or days' time. Right, come on. Come on in. Come on. Oh, I need my breakfast. What are you having for breakfast? I think I've got toast. I used to eat a lot of cereal for breakfast. Now I just have toast. I don't know why that changed. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Do, 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 do. What song shall I sing? I am a cider drinker. I drinks it all of the time. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-eh. Whoa. I just nearly slipped over. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-eh. I am a cider drinker. I drinks it all of the time. I don't know the lyrics. I am a cider drinker. The Wurzels. Here we go. They're off. Oh. Oh, hang on. I am a cider drinker. I drinks it all of the day. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-eh. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-eh. I am a cider. Tell Farmer P his trailer is over there doing poaching duty. Pretty full of water now. I am a cider drinker. Are you a cider drinker? Do you drink it all of the day? Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-eh. Ooh-ah-ooh-ah-eh. I am a cider drinker. I drinks it all of the day. Ooh-ah. Hello. All right. Come on then. Right. Let's get back. I've had enough being in this bit. Right, I get back. We'll have a look at them when they come in later. We'll have a look at the clamp. See what they're going to be eating for winter. They're off down. See what I mean? They're all going. They're all happy enough. Just got to get them down there. They know where they're going. They got a hell of a good lot of grass today. Right. Let me get back to work. Hello, sausages.